Hi, today I'm going to show you how to reupholster a little chair. It's in the 1/24 scale and it is actually from this woodcraft furniture, this doll's house furniture. That is what the chair looks like, and I think I just explained on my previous video about the tips. Well, today I'm just going to show you how I actually reupholstered that. And that's the little chair there. So what you're going to need is some cardboard. That is so you can actually draw around and make your template. So what I do is I drew around the chair. Forget the knobbly bits because they make the chair look too bulky, but try and keep the detail in there. So draw around your chair. And also what you are going to need is some padding. Now this was from a Christmas decoration. I think it was some artificial snow. So you want some form of padding. And the best bit, the choice of your material. Now I've got a Xyron machine, so I've managed to put my material through and make it sticky back. But you can use glue, fabric glue would be ideal, be okay. So anyway, draw around your templates and cut them out. So you're going to need the back, the seat, and the two sides of the chair. But you're also going to have to add an extra cushion. So you cut out an extra cushion bit like that, because that's the bit you're going to reupholster. And you're also going to have to cut out an extra back again to reupholster, and the little arms to go round. That's them bit, the little arms, an extra seat, an extra back, and that's what you reupholster. And you paint the bit that the side of the chairs that you've cut out. Right, so let's put the chair together. So when you've drawn out this bit, what I think is best is keep these knobbly bits so you can bend it over, and that just gives you something to anchor to. So right, we'll get the chair backs and we'll just glue that. So just put some glue all around the sides. You're going to get really messed up with this bit. So a bit of glue on the sides there, and just sort of like angle it to where you think it'd look good. Just stick that on there like that. So you've got that stuck onto there. I'll probably stick to my fingers now. So just follow the contour of the back and the little wings. Might take a bit of time to glue on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Alright, it's just starting to take. Make sure you try and get it even at the back, because you want to be able to sit it up, stand it up should we say. Right, so I've stuck that just onto the back like that. So now what I want to do is stick the seat on. So I'm going to put plenty of glue on the sides here. Leaving the front because you don't need glue on that bit. Right, so now I'm going to stick that on there like so. So that has given you the basic chair bit. And there. So that is just the basic chair bit. If you can see that, like that. So now we're going to come to reupholster the little seats. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that infuriating noise off, and then I'll come back and show you how to do the rest. Hi, well that's the phone unplugged, so hopefully we won't get disturbed. Right, so that is your chair. You can see this because I've just rechecked the video and it was a little bit off. So we've cut round with a card and we've stuck it together. So it's all nice and dry now. So now we're going to upholster the little seats. So like I've said, you cut out your bits that you need. So there's your cushion for your seat and your little bit of padding. So now you're going to want the material to go over the top of that. So what I do is take my material. Like I say, this has been put through my Xyron machine, so it's sticky backed. But you can use, like I've said, ordinary glue. So I'm going to want the foam first, your padding first, and then your back. You want to try and keep the bulk down, so squash it down, and then this is where the fun begins. You want to try and pull it all over. Keep it, and this is really sticky stuff, this is. Keeping it quite tight. Doesn't matter particularly if it looks like a dog's dinner at the back, because that, like I say, that is going at the back, but you don't want loads of bulk. So pull this round, keep it tight. You can always snip some off at the back later. Like that. You might need to snip a bit off here. Angle it a little bit. Let's have a look. Just cut them off. Trouble is, this stuff is so sticky. Ruins your scissors as well afterwards. Have to wash everything. Right, so I'm going to just angle that a bit so you're not seeing any gap. And then pull that over. I mean, like I say, you're not going to see that because that's going at the back. So now you've upholstered the back cushion and your seat cushion. So put that in there, like that, and then put your seat cushion just like that. Now you can do this with you know, the full size chairs, the 1/12 chairs. I mean, these are really doddy little chairs, these are. Right, I mean, if you do see it's untidy at the back, just snip a bit off. But it doesn't have, it's not important, as long as it's not sticking up everywhere. So now you've done the back and the seat, and that's how it should look. So now you want to do the same with the arms. So I've previously reupholstered one arm, but again, what you're going to want to do, it's a matter of like sticking it all down, but I can't stick this down yet because it wants painting. So we'll just reupholster a little arm. I mean, you could just use the chairs just like this, but I just think it'll look a little bit more fancier. Right, so again, a bit of material, and then after you was gluing this down, so you glue your material first. So you'd spread your glue on your material. So it's your foam bit first. This is where it's going to stick to my nails. And no, they can't be pulled off because they're my nails. Right, so then you cardboard back to the base. And again, just when I start working back on 1/12 scale, it's going to seem huge. over, stretch it and pull it. Let's snip any bits off that you think are going to show. And there you've got a little upholstered arm. So bend that over and stick that on your chair. I mean, you might have to squish and squash to get it in, like that. It's all a matter of adjusting it and maybe gluing it a bit more down and painting it and basically putting it back together. But the glue's not that strong, so it might all fall to bits while I'm trying to show you. But that is the basics of reupholstering the chair. Now that's the end result. I've also, done it to the bed. I mean, the bed's quite nice as it is, but it's still a little bit big for the what project that I want to do. So it's basically the same. I will put some photos on what bits that I have made in doing this reupholstering. So I used balsa wood. Now I like balsa wood. It is just so easy to use. I mean, this is balsa wood. It's just so thin. I mean, you can actually cut it with a pair of scissors, but you can also stain it. So if you wanted to do, you know, I prefer to use balsa wood rather than card because you can stain it. So this, I used balsa wood, and the same kind of thing is I drew round that to make the templates, and then cut my balsa wood out, painted it, cut 2 pieces of card, one for the base, one for the mattress, and reupholstered it in exactly the same way as I've showed you on the sofa, on the little chair, and that's with the pillow as well. Piece of card, padding and covering. So 2 little items made from this woodcraft furniture. So these are going in my fantasy villa, so I don't really want to use really expensive stuff, and it's fun enjoying it. Anyway, I hope that's helped. Join me in my future videos.